Jeet Singh coming at you live and in person in the village of Streetsville. You wanted us, we came. Mississauga, Tigers finally into his house this weekend. And if you got anything else planned, cancel it, because nothing's more important than Miracle on Main. Woo!
It's an absolute honor and an amazing opportunity to partner with TIGERJEET Singh Foundation for our second year with Miracle on Main.
I just felt so like a second family here, and I want to thank you in front of everybody for welcoming us.
Whenever we have an opportunity to partner with amazing foundations or be a part of an initiative where we can bring joy and smiles to our youth and families, it's just, we will never say no.
You wanted us, you got us. Streetsville, Mississauga. If you got anything else planned, cancel it, because nothing's more important than serving the children at Miracle on Main. Yeah! Woo!
So we have Miracle on Main coming in Mississauga for the first time here in the village of Streetsville. We have TIGERJEET Singh Jr. with us. What you'll say, this is again a passion from inside, from your dad and from yourself.
Unbelievable, brother. You know, it's the love of the community. It's the love of the community. We've been hearing for years and years, our community in Mississauga saying, Tiger, when are you going to give us a chance to do seva? When are you going to come to our community? So they wanted us, they got us. This weekend, Friday and Saturday, not just one day, they said we want more Tiger. So the downtown PA, who's our partners, they said, Tiger, can we do 2 days? They're such beautiful people here. You met them.
Yes.
So I said, Tika, what are we gonna do? Let's do 2 days. Let's party like we never partied before. So this weekend, we're gonna do seva. We're asking our community to please come out and do seva, and let's set the new record.
So are you planning to have your clones? Because then more municipalities will think that tigers should come in our municipalities.
Oh my God, you don't know. There's a lot of things happening that Elon Musk, he's a crazy guy, we don't know. But right now, we're very humble. We're trying to do, I remember I was talking to my mother, and she said, remember like that old thing, sometimes less is more. Sometimes being too big is not all that it's cut out to be. And I think if we expand without really taking the juice and the enjoyment out of this thing, we won't appreciate it. So I just do my prayers, and wherever God is leading us, and as you saw here, it was so effortless. Effortless, I'm telling you. These people here, everyone I met, our mayor parish here in the council, our councillor Brad Butt, the BIA over here, effortless, like red carpet treatment. Tiger, we wanted to do seva. So the timing was right. And as you saw with our mayor, Patrick Brown, my brother from another mother, and all the councillors over there, they are coming with me to all the schools now. And effortless seva. And in Milton, as you know, our Gord Grant's longest running mayor and our councillors there, it's been such a beautiful journey. So yes, there's municipalities all across Canada, but when the time is right, I think it will present itself.
Okay, your final message to the resident of Mississauga and especially here in the Streetsville.
Hey, the message is the same. You wanted us, you got us. Streetsville, Mississauga. If you got anything else planned, cancel it, because nothing's more important than serving the children at Miracle on Main. Yeah! Woo!
It's an absolute honor and an amazing opportunity to partner with TIGERJEET Singh Foundation for our second year with Miracle on Main. Having worked in this region for 28 years, being a part of Mississauga growing up, and living just down the street from Streetsville, it's a great opportunity to be able to give back right in our own home and within our community. We know how special this foundation is, and this drive is to our youth. Bringing joy to families during the holiday season is unbelievable.
Brad Butt, I'm the councillor of Ward 11 in the city of Mississauga, in the village of Streetsville area, and we're so delighted that the Streetsville Business Improvement Association in their Christmas in the Village program has partnered now with the TIGERJEET Singh Jr. Foundation to make sure we bring Miracle on Main into our village on November 21st and 22nd. We're looking forward to a fabulous weekend, which will help support children all over our community to make sure that they have a great Christmas.
Darren Price, Streetsville Derbies. I've known Tiger Jeet Singh and family for 15 plus years. What he's doing for the Miracle on Streetsville, I think it's incredible. The family gives to charities. They're such wonderful people. We're looking forward to having them at our junior hockey game on Saturday night to come drop the puck and inspire future.
Welcome. Thank you, friends of Streetsville. It's such an honor and a privilege. Apologize for a little tardiness. We had some school visits. We've expanded this thing several years ago to include Miracle Main school assemblies. So we're visiting this year close to probably 30 schools, and all the way from preschool, believe it or not, a little bit different style of messaging with them, a little softer and quieter, all the way up to secondary public school. So thank you so much, our future leaders, secondary, Streetsville Secondary School, for being here. I want to welcome and thank all the media in attendance here. It's your platform that will be able to provide us the voice and our messaging of an inclusive holiday. So thank you all, and thank you also for all the guests that Brad had run through. I'm very proud to have our partners here. I've known Peel Regional Police, we go back, way back, and their chief, literally we grew up together, school kids, school chums, so he was best friends with my brother Gary. He's 2 years my junior, and we grew up, you know, and it's crazy what we're trying to do today with Miracle on Main. I was just interviewed by, elementary school reporters, and they ask, and they're so inquisitive, and they're so, children are just so smart, and they ask the question to go, Tiger, why did you start Miracle on Main? I said, I had never fathomed that it would be the way it is today. I said, it's actually my mom was the genesis of Miracle on Main, and what I mean by that is that, as all immigrants do, they come to this country for the beautiful opportunity, but it's all the same reasons. Better education or opportunity for their children, better and safe environment, wonderful employment opportunities for the parents, and just to be able to provide, for their family. I think that's, as all immigrants, we share that same message, and we share that same hope. And, being a South Asian family, promoted all of our festival holidays, which everyone has become accustomed to. There's Diwali, there's Vaisakhi. For all my Muslim friends, there's Eid and Ramadan. But what she wanted to do was embrace Canadiana, as we coined it in our house. And unbeknownst to her, my dad used to travel 6 months of a year, and I was her best friend, and she doted on me. You got this, bro. So, they came to this country very hard, $5 in their pocket. And it was out one day, we lived in a Togo in a basement, and she was at Sherway Gardens, and she went to the clearance aisle, and she saw some decorations. Unbeknownst to her, she thought, coming from Punjab in India where there was so much light and so much heat, she goes, oh, this is wonderful, maybe this is how Canadians celebrate, they have light, so she brought, unbeknownst to her, a Christmas tree. And she goes, this is how Canadians keep light and, evergreen in their house during these winter months. And it wasn't until I started going to school, I said, Mom, I can't believe it, how long have you been doing a Christmas tree? And boom, that's how it started. And the biggest Christmas celebrations are our house, Thanksgiving, then she got to embrace Easter. Obviously, not from a religious perspective, but from a social perspective, And then when we went to school, there was no problem, Lord's Prayer, and we would do all of the holidays throughout the year. So I guess it hit me that I wanted to share a lot of my mom's mindset and ideologies, that you are not less, you are more when you embrace. We as a beautiful community, should celebrate our differences and not, frown upon them. It seems like, it's become more of a divisive and more of them against us and this, where Miracle of Maine is a platform to celebrate any which way you wish to celebrate. And it should be all respected and all celebrated. I celebrate Merry Christmas socially. So when, years pass and I would visit the kids and I heard it was a happy holidays, and then it was, more to respect all of society, we should have an inclusive and rebranded happy holidays. So I say to the kids, I go, if you're doing it to one, first of all, you're not doing it only to my Christian friends. You're doing it also to friends that celebrate holidays socially. Santa Claus has no religious connotations. Rudolph, all my friends, Frosty the Snowman, have no religious connotations. So instead of allowing someone to just paintbrush, then I said, how would it feel if we paintbrush all the other holidays throughout the year? No more happy Vaisakhi, no more happy Ramadan. Just call everyone, happy holidays. And while we're at it, because a happy birthday might offend someone, no more happy birthday. Let's just call that happy holidays. And an assembly full of 1,200 students. And I asked them, I said, do you think that would be cool? No. Everyone yells out no, right? They go, we want this, and this is what it should be celebrating. So I respect everybody, and I don't force anyone to do it any other way. So I think that's what's really taken Miracle in Maine to where we are, to be blessed to be sitting here with you today. It's 17 years in the making, and for 15 years, our family front-ended all the costs. So all the sponsors that started coming in, this and that, we never put that towards expenses. It would cost our family $50,000 a year to pay everything and rent everything to make it in downtown Milton, in the front lobby of a hotel. That's where it started, where we raised $3,000, and we had probably 2,000 and 1,500 of them were our friends, and we had a part of the community to where it is now. Over 40 million has been raised, and 100% is donated back to over 200 different charities. And we charge zero administrative fees, so 100% of that goes in. So then all of a sudden what that does, it draws in like-minded people, right? Rome wasn't built overnight, neither is Miracle in Maine. So when Chief Nish was the deputy chief up in Halton, he says, Tiger, why don't we work together? Instead of having let's work together. So that's where it started 8 years ago with Halton Regional Police. This is our second year of partnership with Peel Regional Police. And even to Derek, he's a good friend of mine, he's over here as well with Peel Regional Police. He said it was a banner year last year, unprecedented numbers. We set a new record last year, over 2.2 million was raised at the single event. This year it's going to be crazier numbers with the expansion into Streetsville. But like-minded people are coming together. And I think that's what Miracle in Maine, it's a hope, it's a beacon for the young generation, but also for the older generation. When I'm on stage in front of, Milton, where we have 25, 30,000 people, or Brampton, where we have 35,000 people, and I say, I want to hear you say Merry Christmas. You'll see members of the Legion, the elderly, where they have tears running down their eyes, and they're saluting me. It's to provide the voice to the voiceless. It's not only those that are downtrodden and need our help, but it's also for us. It's like a breath of fresh air. It's like, yes, speaking for us. We want to say the same thing. So we say, you can say the same thing at Miracle in Maine. I say it all the time, but the same bet is at Miracle in Maine. And so that's, in a nutshell on how we've become and how it's grown. It's all because of like-minded partnerships. I know, he's such a special person. You guys are so blessed to have Brad as your counselor. I mean, as you can imagine, I've met my fair share of politics, traveling around this world, and but he's right there at the top when I'm talking about genuine, sincere, loyal, wanting the best for his community first, rather than how am I going to get the paycheck and how am I going to make it to the next term? I can feel it. I can feel it with people. I have that gift. And when we did meet last year, I said, we're thinking, I don't know if Jennifer's in here, but she goes, Tiger, Miracle Maine is exploding. We need an event in Mississauga. I go, Jen, I know, but it takes a lot, you know, and it's not a one-man deal. We need like-minded partners. But where there's a will, there's a way. So I put the energy out to the universe, and I met this gentleman at a last year event, and in passing, he gave me his card, and we've been approached by 6 different municipalities across the country now to have this Miracle on Main. GTA alone, there's another 3 or 4. Brad mentioned a couple of them. And so I don't know, you know, unless I'm going to be cloned, or I don't know how we're going to do it, maybe run 2 on a single day and, you know, I globetrot around. But I said, I'll keep your card. And he goes, if you are ever thinking Mississauga, please give me a call first before anything. And that's what happened. I think it was not even 2 months ago. I rang this guy up in the evening. I said, I don't know if you remember me.
How could you forget? How could you forget him?
I said, I'm the big 300-pound brown guy wearing a red turban, and I had a Santa suit on the last time we met.
Did?
And we weren't drunk.
No.
And it was during the daytime.
It was.
And he called me right away, and he goes, what can we do, Tiger? And within the next day, he set up the meeting with this wonderful woman, Barsha, who's become like a younger, much younger sister to me. BIA is so blessed to have her. I'm telling you, I've met a lot of BIAs, and she's at the top. So let's give her a round of applause. It was fate. We just harmoniously, we were thinking the same thing. So, you know, obviously when people come in, oh, great ideas, bright cities, big lights. How much is it going to cost? What's the sticker price? And I said, Barsha, I'm going to give you a magic wand and just throw it out there and tell me what you want of this event, where you want to grow, and you will not pay. She goes, huh? Then the bright lights, the eyes got bigger. I said, will not cost the BIA anything. I promise. Where there's a will, there's a way. Like-minded people are going to be coming. And without a misbeat, Brett jumped in. Tiger, the mayor and the city will be behind you. We're going to come in as partners. So I said, see, Barsha, I didn't even know this, man. Look at how it's working. So I just want to let you both know, and I know you introduced me to the chair of BIA. I don't know if he's here.
Todd, who's here? You got 2 Todds on.
Yeah, there's another one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, there he is. This guy. Boom! Like the first thing I loved, I had Santa Claus on the front, and Christmas. He goes, Tiger, I love what you're doing, Christmas, and giving back to the community. So I just felt so like a second family here, and I want to thank you in front of everybody for welcoming us. It's been such a blessing. You don't put the people take years and a whole year to put this. We put this thing together in literally a month and a half. So it just shows you what like-minded people and the hunger and the thirst and the appetite for inclusion is out there. It is so strong and prevalent today, and it's a testament to everyone here today. So I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart on behalf of my dad, my family, our foundation. Thank you so very much, and let's get this thing ready to rock and roll.
Perfect.
I just want to welcome everybody on behalf of Peel Regional Police and Chief Nish for being here today. We're excited to partner with Miracle on Main, being the second year. We're excited that it will be even bigger and better, if that's possible.
Yes.
But you know, it's just helping kids is not what we do. It's in our DNA. And you know, I've been an officer for 28 years, and we all understand that the youth are the most important in our community. And so whenever we have an opportunity to partner with amazing foundations or be a part of an initiative where we can bring joy and smiles to our youth and families, it's just, we will never say no. I do want to take an opportunity to thank Constable Jen Bissell and team for the amazing work that she's put in and day out. I know she is excited for this foundation and this Miracle on Main this year. It's going to be a huge success. Having grown up in Mississauga just around the corner, I didn't go to Streetsville, but I went just to another school up the street. I know the beauty of Streetsville, the history of Streetsville. I'm proud to be a superintendent in the division that overseas. I get to work with Councillor Butt day in and day out to ensure this is a safe community. But more importantly, it's about the joy and smiles that we can bring to the families within our region. So we just want to say thank you very much for this opportunity to partner with you, Jeet Singh, and the foundation. It's just an absolute amazing opportunity. So we're looking forward to it. I know our staff, our officers, our civilian members are all looking forward to creating another miracle.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, this is a tough table to follow here, but I'll keep it short and sweet. We're very excited about teaming up with Tiger, with Peel Regional for the toys. We're missing those aspects in our event. We took over the event. We evolved the event from the parade. A little history here. Well, 10 years ago, we realized it was cost us $100,000 to run a parade for an hour. So we took that money and made it a weekend event, a free event for everyone. So I think that's just the success of this event. And this is the evolution. So welcome, guys.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Special event like this. Todd Smith is our committee chair, kept pushing for more and bigger. Barsha came on board and she recognizes the value of a special event. We're the Business Improvement Association, so it has to go back to improving business for our members who pay a levy to support the community. But part of that component is community service and involvement. And there's no better way, I think, than this. Councillor Butt's been a really great advocate of the BIA and the local Ward 11. And I think it's this is a big deal to get everybody together on behalf of the 300 plus BIA members who pay into this. So thank you very much. Thanks for coming on.
Jeet Singh coming at you live and in person in the village of Streetsville. You wanted us. We came. Mississauga, Tiger's finally into his house this weekend. And if you got anything else planned, cancel it, because nothing's more important than Miracle of May. Woo!